So, hello everyone. In last lecture, we have studied about cloud and their types. फिर उसके बाद हमने cloud की characteristics देखे. Then we have studied about characteristic of cloud, advantages, disadvantages, or how to store data in cloud. So various concepts we have discussed, right? So in this chapter, yeah, in this lecture, we're going to see not chapter. In this lecture, we're going to see what is Web 2.0. So what is web technology? So this is a part, yeah, this is a concept which comes under cloud computing. So let's discuss about Web 2.0. So here, okay. So in this lecture, what is web technology? Web 2.0 is a term that describes the changing trends in the use of World Wide Web technology and web design that aim to enhance creativity, secure information sharing, increase collaboration, and improve the functionality of web as know it web 0. So web.10, it is a web.2 web 2.0. So ये web.10 में भी ये क्यों यूज किया जाता है, जैसे कि इंक्रीज करना, एनहांसमेंट डिजाइन की, देन इंफॉर्मेशन शेयरिंग के लिए, इंक्रीज कोलैबोरेशन एंड फंक्शनलिटी की इम्प्रूव करने के लिए हम लोग वेब 2.0 का भी यूज कर रहे हैं, और वैसे हमने वेब 1.0 भी यूज किया था, राइट? सो एग्जांपल ऑफ वेब 2.0 also gave rise to web apps, self publishing. So example क्या है web 2.0? That is a self publishing platforms like WordPress as well as social media sites. Example of Web 2.0 site includes like Wikipedia. You can see here is given, right? Wikipedia, Facebook, Twitter, Wikipedia, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, various blogs, right? Website. So these are the example of this Web 2.0. So here this Web 2.0, yeah, web we are using to enhance the functionality and enhance and improve the functionality. Okay, so this purpose we are using web in cloud computing, right? Then how does cloud computing support Web 2.0 applications? So web cloud computing कैसे इसको support करता है web 2.0? Let's see. It provides common business application online that are accessed from web browser, while the software and data are stored on the server. The service are accessible anywhere in the world. You know very well कि कोई भी सर्विस हम किसी भी जगह से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. For this we require the network. It comes only under web, with the cloud appearing as a single point of access for all computing needs of consumer. So, okay, so features and benefits of web here. The study results indicate that the major benefit of using web technology is including interaction. So, interaction. Sorry. Then communication. Okay, so here features and benefit, we can say the study result indicate that the major benefits of using web 2.0 technology in teaching includes, क्या include करता है ये web 2.0? interaction include करता है, communication and collaboration, knowledge creation, then case of use and flexibility. Okay, so here features and benefits, here we can access. So under the features and benefits Web 2.0, we can say that we can access all services available on internet anytime or any from anywhere. So you know very well ki we can access the any service, all services. So which we if you study my lecture to, if you watch my this ki suppose any data is there, and suppose any data is there, and you want to access or you want to see particular data or any project, but for that purpose you require the network, right? So here given that we can access all services, so any services also you can access, but for that purpose we require what cloud, so which comes under the in web only, right? So means cloud web comes under the cloud, sorry. So here you can access any services, like you know very well webs की services में क्या क्या आता है, like a blog, Wikipedia, Facebook, media file sharing, you know very well, Twitters. This all services are comes under the webs. So if you have the good in internet connectivity, then you can easily access anywhere, anytime, right? So here, today's web services are user friendly or have better user interface. Multiple types of different types of media are available on web. It can create dynamic learning communication. So these are the benefits and features of the web. So search result is efficient and quick. So here services like basically services like Facebook, you can say, then LinkedIn, LinkedIn, then YouTube. Okay. Then you can say blog support. ब्लॉग में हम क्या करते हैं, ब्लैक स्पॉट, उसमें हम लोग पर्टिकुलर अपना ब्लॉग बना सकते हैं, जैसे कि अपना यू नो वेरी वेल हाउ टू क्रिएट ब्लॉग. दिस आल्सो हैपन, यू कैन डू इट थ्रू द वेब ओनली, राइट? एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ ब्लॉग यू कैन प्रोवाइड एनी इंफॉर्मेशन टू द पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर. You are okay. Then Twitter, WordPress, right? So many services are there which we can use through the web. Okay, Twitters, then Google Docs, and nowadays you know the each and every services how to use and why to use. So see, this all are comes under the web, right? So let's discuss some example of web 2.0 tools. So here web 2.0 tools, so you can say that web 2.0 sites, yeah, tools indicate includes Wix and blogs. So tools क्या indicate करते हैं, Wix, wiki and blogs. Okay, so social networking site. So you can say that this all Facebook, WordPress, this are comes under the tools. Okay, so social networking site like Facebook and Twitter, image and video hosting site like, see here, 1 minute, the services like Flickr. Okay, so here Facebook and blogs are come. This is are the tools. Okay, then wiki, it comes under wiki and blogs, right? Wiki and blogs. Then Facebook and Twitter is social networking site. This is a social networking site. We all know. Then image, audio, video. So here image, audio, video hosting sites are comes under the Flickr and YouTube's. Okay, मतलब you know very well through the YouTube and Flickr you can say you are able to see images, videos, and audio, right? And application to generate web content for education, business, and social purpose are come Wikipedia, Weebly, and Instagram. So for study purpose, whatever your application require, it's come through Wikipedia, Instagram, and Weebly. So these are this is the some example which you can say this is a web tools, right? So what is different between Web 1.0 and Web 1.0 and 2.0? Web 2.0. Okay. So what is the difference here? So the difference between Web 1.0 and Web 2.0 is the Web 1.0 is first ever version of web browser. Web is nothing but it is a type is a called web browser. Okay, so it is the first version of web browser, and whereas Web 2.0 is a byproduct version of the evolution of Web 0.0. So 1.0 2.0 ये byproduct है, मतलब byproduct version है 1.0 का, और 1.0 ये फर्स्ट वर्जन है वेब ब्राउजर का, और ये byproduct है 1.0 का. 2.0 ये byproduct है. Okay, so the evolution of Web 1.0. Some of the sites which are preferred example of Web 2.0 development are Facebook, Twitter and other social media sites. So Web 2.0 इसने क्या डेवलप किया? Facebook या Twitter and other social media. Social media जितनी भी वो comes वो develop हुआ through या in Web 2.0. Okay. So what is a web service in cloud computing? What is a web service in cloud computing? Web service is a software module that is intended to carry out specific internet function. Web service cloud computing found and involved over the network. The web service will able to deliver functionality to clients that invoke the web services. How have Web 2.0 technology helped the web we do business? So Web 2.0 technology कैसे हमें help करेंगी business में? So benefit of Web 2.0 you can say Web 2.0 technology can be powerful for organization. Their interactivity promises to bring here interaction is given, right? So I said already it is a benefit. So the suppose someone can ask, yeah, Web 2.0 how this technology help the web way in we do business, मतलब business में Web 2.0 technology कैसे help कर सकती है? So I already give the benefits like interaction and communication. Right. So here what Web 2.0 technologies can be powerful for an organization. Their interactivity promises to bring more employees into daily contact at lower cost. When used effectively, they also may encourage participation in projects and ideas sharing, thus depending a company pools of knowledge. How has the Web 2.0 helped in creating new business opportunity? So Web 2.0 या हमें new business opportunity में कैसे help कर सकता है? So for enter so Web 2.0 means more opportunity and better tools. For मतलब अगर tools है then only you can develop, you can grow your business. मतलब business में growth of course tools के through आएंगी. Tools के through means what? If you introduce your business in Facebook, in Insta, in Flickr, and in blog through blog, then in wiki, then easily and suppose you share your files of particular business project through the web here given what is, so this all happen through internet only, right? So customers को users को particular आपका business समझेगा and whatever they want you want to sell they can buy directly. So of course it will be helpful for in business line only, right? So here you can say that Web 2.0 means more opportunity and better tools for running your business. Web 2.0 based project and task management service can help make your employees much more efficient. Web 2.0 tools for collaboration also make it easier for smaller business to collaboration. In Google Drive, a Web 2.0 is a Google Drive a Web 2.0 tool? क्या Google Drive ये Web 2.0 की tool है? What do you think? Of course, Google Docs is a Web 2.0 technology tools that enables collaboration. A great feature is ability to save document in variety of format, including Adobe Acrops. So already we have discussed how to store in any data in Google, right? So I already explained. So yeah, Google Drive is a Web 2.0 tools, right? Then what is the Web 2.0 resource? So let's discuss about resource here. So in Web 2.0 can be defined as any number of different website or web application that allow the user to create and share information that they have created online. Some popular example of Web 2.0 resource includes blog, Facebook, Wikipedia, YouTube, just to name a few. So is Microsoft PowerPoint is a Web 2.0 tools? क्या Microsoft Office भी tools? We are discussing about tools here, right? So yeah, Google. I said that Google Drive is a Web 2.0 tool. So let's discuss. Is Microsoft PowerPoint also Web 2.0 tools? So mostly I like that it easy from within PowerPoint. You can kick off process to make presentation web accessible. It essentially Web 2.0 enable Microsoft product. Web and web services. So what is the web and web services? So I'm discussing about web, and I already we discussed about web services. So let's discuss what is web and web services. So it is same or little bit difference there. Let's discuss it. A web service is a web application component that uses standardized format like XML to interact with other web application over the internet. A web Okay, so here a web service is a web application component that uses a standardized format. Okay, so like XML here given, you can see here XML also given, right? HTML, EML, text, XML. Many languages are connected through to develop this particular web. So here interact with other application over the internet. A web service does not have user interface. So क्या difference है web 2.0 में interface रहता है और web service does not have the interface. A website has user interface or GUI, graphical user interface. Web services are meant for other application to be interact with other over the internet. So web service में application interaction होता है और web service is a web application component that uses a standardized format like XML to interact of other web applications. Okay. So in what way does web provide to the user? Web 2.0 allows individuals to post reviews, discuss a variety of topics through online form, share which website they feel are the most useful, and perhaps most important for small business. Web 2.0 provide a number of proven methods to promote your product to the larger audience. How Business 2.0 is helping communicate communities, network, and collaborate. So Business 2.0 is helping, in this Web 2.0 is helping in business communities, network, and collaboration. So Business 2.0 makes the way people communication, network, find jobs, and search the data easier. Providing the ability to network is the biggest pro of Business 2.0. So business में कैसे सर्चिंग होती हेल्पिंग होती है वेब 2.0 की बिजनेस 2.0 में कम्युनिकेशन के थ्रू पीपल फाइंड करने को, नेटवर्क फाइंड करने को, जॉब्स फाइंड करने को और डेटा इजियर फाइंड करने के लिए वी आर इज हेल्प टू 2.0. So what is Web 2.0 tool for teachers? So Web 2.0 tools are online software programs. Okay, whatever online software program जितने भी ये like just like this Zoom, also for help for teacher, right? These tools that with the help of this tool we are able to taking the lecture. We are taking the lecture because of these tools, right? So which is developed, which is comes under this Web 2.0. They can be used to teach. You can say like I can use the for teaching purpose. Then I can store this particular after this video, after this lecture I can store, I can record it this lecture and I can store in my drive also. Okay, then store data and create edit video. I can edit video whatever जो भी मैंने recorded कर रही हूँ, I can edit it. Then I can edit particular photo also. So much more. So these also tools help the teacher. So which comes under the Web 2.0 tools. So why web services is used? So web services allow various applications to talk to each other and share data services among themselves. Other applications can also use web services. Web services are used to make application platform and technology independent. So here, web is a primary interface through which cloud computing providers provide its service to all. So the meaning of the word web has evolved since the time of movement concurrently. Okay. So basically Web 2.0 is current state of online technology as it compares to early days. It involves more and more user and collaboration enhanced communication channel. So Web 2.0 is the business evolution in the computer industry caused by move to the internet as platform and attempt to understand the rules for success on that new platform. Okay, so the background concept Web 2.0 refer to rich web-oriented architecture. Web application and social web. Okay, it refers to change in the way web pages and design used by user without any technical specification. So this is about Web 2.0. ओके सो वेब 2.0 में हम बिजनेस पर्पस के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. सो हियर मतलब जैसे कि एग्जांपल सर्विसेज है लाइक इन LinkedIn, YouTube Blogger, Flickr, Google Doc. Okay, so these services we can use through the Web 2.0 and इसके tools से जो like मैं teaching Google इनका मैंने एग्जांपल दिया. इट्स आल्सो टूल्स का ऑफ वेब 2.0. then whatever app online app for teaching purpose we are using means teachers are using and students are also using to learn. So this also comes under the tools, for example Google Meet, this Zoom and so more. So this is about your Web 2.0. So now let's discuss about सर्विस ओरिएंटेड कंप्यूटिंग. सर्विस ओरिएंटेड कंप्यूटिंग को ही हमने SOA कहा है, राइट. सर्विस ओरिएंटेड कंप्यूटिंग मतलब सर्विस ओरिएंटेड आर्किटेक्चर एंड कंप्यूटिंग, इसका मीनिंग एक ही होता है. ठीक है, सो लेट्स डिस्कस हियर. ओके, let me to it just okay. So I think so you are easily, it's good to see. Okay, so this is architecture of service oriented. You can say SOA. So here SOA or service oriented architecture define a way to make software component reusable via service interface. This interface utilize common communication standard in such a way that they can be rapidly incorporated into new application without having to perform deep integration each time. So what is SOA means? What is service oriented computing या service oriented architecture in cloud computing? तो SOA cloud computing में क्या फर्क करता है, क्या है? Service oriented architecture या service oriented computing is a type of software, okay, in cloud computing का role. ये एक type of software है designed that makes software component reusable using service interface that uses common communication language over the network. So ये सॉफ्टवेयर है जो कि सॉफ्टवेयर, you know why we are using software, which purpose we are using. Any software is used for any particular purpose, right? So here in cloud computing it is a software. Okay, it is a type of software which design that makes software components. Okay, so okay, so here benefits of okay, so SOA benefits in cloud computing. So a service-based software architecture is easier to change. It is greater organization flexibility. So role play web service in SOA is interoperability most. Okay, so interoperability is most important principle of software. This can be realized through the use of web services as one of the. एक minute. So here the web services in SOA is allowed the different distributed web services to run on a variety of software platform and hardware architecture. So what is the difference between SO service oriented architecture and cloud computing? So as I said already, key software SOA, it is a service oriented architecture which is a software. Okay, it is a software which comes under the cloud computing only. So while SOA is a flexible set of design principle used during the phases of system development and system development and integration that when deployed will provide a loosely integrated suite of service that can be used within a multiple business domain and cloud-based service, internet-based computing solution where resources. SOA can be support you to align your business goals with your IT architecture. Why? Because it is a software, and we know very well that software always help to do means to make our business means अपने business growth को better करने के लिए it help us, right? So here we can see services gap platform, any platform you can use. So best practices given users and process. So whatever process are there through these services, we can use it. Okay. So here, SOA is enabled to develop of application that are easier to handle and more secure, since it provides a common infrastructure and documentation to develop services with the opportunity to add new features. Thanks to SOA, it's possible to minimize data loss. मतलब ये क्या है डेटा लॉस में हेल्प करता है सिंस ऑफर सिक्योरिटी एंड हाई अवेलेबिलिटी. सो ऐसे एसओए के थ्रू हम डेटा लॉस से बच सकते हैं, मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं. इट इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर विद द हेल्प मींस ये सॉफ्टवेयर हमें क्या वर्क करता है, डेटा लॉस कम करने के लिए हेल्प करता है. देन ये सिक्योरिटी ऑफर करता है और ये हाईली अवेलेबल है. सो एसओए इज ये ऑलवेज कम्स अंडर द क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग. So this is a software which helps to minimize the data loss and it's provide the high security. Okay. So service oriented SOA, you can say SOC. It is a service oriented computing. Okay, it's a reference model, you can say. So this is the model of service oriented computing also, you can say. So this approach adopts the services concept as the main building blocks of application and system development. Service-oriented computing support the development of low-cost, flexible, and development application and system. Service-oriented computing present and expand two important concepts, which are also damaging no cloud computing. So, quality of service and software as a service. So, service-oriented computing present two concept में present है service SaaS. SaaS, that is a service, software as a service. So we know very well the role of SaaS, why we are using, and quality of service. Quality of service means how types of quality should provide, and SaaS, you know the role of SaaS and what the work of SaaS, right? So service oriented computing is based on service oriented architecture. So this oriented computing based on this architecture. So service oriented architecture is a construction format in computer software design in which application parts or tools provide service to other parts by using standard communication protocol. So service oriented architecture क्या है, ये construction format है जो कि computer software design in which application parts or tools provide services to other parts. Okay, so simply provide easier for software component over different networks to work with one and another. So web services which are based on SOA. So web services ये किसके पे बेस है, SOA पे. So this is about your SOA. So let's move on utility oriented computing. This is the UOC, utility oriented computing. Okay, so let's discuss this. So here, utility-oriented computing. What is the utility-oriented computing in cloud computing? Utility computing is a model in which computing resources are provided to customer based on specific demand. The service provider changes exactly for the service provided instead of the flat rate. Utility computing allows companies to only pay for the computing resource they need when they need them. Okay, so utility computing allows. So what is the utility computing with example? Suppose the term utility computing refer to utility computing technologies and business model which provides a service provider to its customer, okay, IT service, and they charge you by consumption. Example of such IT service and computing power, so storage or application. So what is the utility computing? Utility computing is a service provision model in which service provider makes computing resource and infrastructure management available to the customer as needed and change them for specific uses rather than flat rate. So what is cloud computing is called? Utility service. They are called service because the function similarity to utility like electricity and water both. And so utility में क्या use करते हैं हम लोग? Utility we can use the मतलब water के base gas we have studied also, right? So here because they function similarity, what are the main features? So here what are the computing? Why cloud computing is called utility service here, right? So there are called utility service because they function similar to utilities like electricity, water, both you and massive corporation like Amazon, Axis, electrical grid, both of you pay an amount you use rather than flat monthly fee and fee to access the network. So what are the features of utility computing? So you can say the properties and features of the utility computing is the important properties of utility computing are scalability, demand price, standardized utility, so computing service utility, computing on virtualization and autonomous. Scalability is an important metrics that should be sure in utility computing to provide sufficient IT resource available at any time. So what are the examples of utility computing? What are the examples of utility computing are, you can say, example like water. Water bill you can pay through the net only, right? It is utility. You can use electricity. Then natural gas. Okay. So these are the examples which comes under the utilities computing. So properties of utility computing. First is the scalability. So utility computing should be sure that IT resource, yeah, enough IT resources are available in circumstance, increasing demand for service, but it does not harm. Okay, harm its quality. Then example response time. Then demand pricing. You until now companies have had to be buy their own hardware and software when they need computing power. This is the IT infrastructure must be paid before the rule, regardless of how quickly the company use them. Technology vendors obtain this link, for example, fact that lease rate for services. IT cost is internal system may be directly attribute to individual department. So demand pricing मतलब on whatever demand जो भी company demand करती है उसके price के ऊपर वो they can take and give. So standardized utility computing service. The utility computing service provider provides its customer with a list of standardized services. This may include agreements on various service level agreements like quality and price of item. The client has no influence on underlying technology such as server platform. Okay, so utility computing here. Okay, so now different types of utility computing. So utility computing is two types: internal utility and external utility. Internal utility means that the computer network is shared only within a company, used by several different computer companies to tool together a special service provider. It's called external utility. Internal means what? Internal utility means that computer network is shared only within a company. Okay, and used by several different computer companies to pool together special service provider is called external. Okay, within a company में जो share होता है it is come an internal and वो particular service overall use होता है comes under external, which are the different types of utility computing. So here advantages of utility computing is utility computing is model in which computing resources are provided to customer base on specific demand. Utility computing helps eliminate data redundancy as huge volume of data and distributed across multiple server or backend systems. The client, however, can access data anytime and from anywhere. So advantages of the utility computing is client does not have to buy all hardware, okay, and software and license needed to do business. Instead of the client release on another party to provide these services. The burden of maintaining and administrating the system falls to the utility computing company, allow the client to concurrent on other tasks. Then second advantages of utility computing is utility computing gives company the option to subscribe to single service and use the same suite of software throughout entire client organization. Then third one is another advantage is in a large company with many departments, problems can arise with computing software. Each department might depend on different software suites. The files used by employees in one part of company might be incompatible with the software used by employees. In another part, utility computing gives company to option to subscribe a single service and use the same suite of software throughout the entire client organization. So disadvantages of utility computing is potential disadvantages is reliability. If a utility computing is company is a financial trouble or has frequent equipment problems, client cloud get cut off from services from which they are paying. So utility computing service system can also be attractive target for hackers. A hacker might want to access services without paying for them or snoop around and investigate client files. Much of the responsibility of keeping the system safe falls to the provider. So this is all about the your utility computing. So we have studied about this all. So utility computing, then service oriented architecture. Now the web, okay, web 2.0. So today's lecture is over here. Thank you.